In this presentation, I'll be talking about what I learned in leading by serving. In week 1, the title was Who Will You Follow and How Will You Lead? I never really thought about this topic before. I know how I would lead if I was a manager of a store or if I was a captain on a team or anything like that, etc. In this week, our authors have stated Jesus sent a clear message to all those who would follow him that leadership was to be first and foremost an act of service. Usually, when I lead, I have the mindset of being first or being a winner and rushing the process. But in this week, I learned that it takes specific leadership qualities such as consistency, patience, and being able to elevate those around you to become a great leader, a leader that leads by service. It also takes sacrifices, taking a back step, putting somebody else in front of you to help them and help yourself become a better overall team. My first-hand experience of this was when I worked at Walmart and I had a manager named Rue. And Rue had a clear vision for the team and the organization as a whole. She communicated this vision effectively to her team. Rue also inspired us and aligned our efforts with the larger goals of the company. In week 2, it was the heart of a servant leader. Institutions that serve society. When an institution serves society, it means that the institution operates with the primary goal of benefiting the community or society as a whole. The institution's activities, policies, and decisions are made to design to have a positive impact on society. Institutions operate with a high level of accountability and transparency to ensure that it serves the interests of society effectively. It may have mechanisms in place for public oversight, reporting, stakeholder engagement to ensure that its actions are in line with the societal needs and expectations. Our authors in this week stated that, are you thinking more of yourself than you should? We should always look in the mirror first before trying to become a leader. If we look in the mirror first, we can figure out our own flaws and help others not create those same flaws or create the same bad habits that we had. Institutions, like individuals, can exhibit behaviors driven by ego, which can manifest in various ways in society. Institutions with a sense of entitlement or privilege may believe they deserve special treatment or recognition in society due to their status, power, or influence. In week 3, it was the head of a servant leader. Crucial factors to success. Collectively, our authors believe that being on the same page is crucial to overall success. Measurable goals need to be made so progress can be tracked, and these goals need to be recognized by everyone in the community. Each goal should have a specific plan of execution with everyone playing a role in a team's success. These goals should be set based on the values the company possesses and believes for the betterment of consumers and staff. Goal setting is also important. If you don't have any goals set, any measurable goals, you cannot measure how far you've came from the beginning of your task. To become a servant leader, as stated before, you need to put others before yourself and lead for the betterment. Find joy in the process rather than the results. And this week, our author stated that organizations should have a list of values, but to make them more detailed and attainable, the values should be ranked. This is another way for saying goal set. Set measurable goals that you can literally mark off on a whiteboard and see your progress from you and your team. Week 4 was the hands of a servant leader. Work is to serve people rather than chase money and success. Business is about serving people rather than oneself. This is another word for sacrifice. Leaders should also pour as much time and passion to their employees as possible because those employees serve the people. There are many ways to measure success if you ask some people, but servant leaders measure success by the impact made in the community and in people's lives, not the results of being first or the winner. Then there's situational leadership. Situational leadership emphasizes that effective leadership is contingent upon the readiness or maturity level of the followers, and leaders should adapt their style according to the specific situation. In week 5, it was the habits of a servant leader. The 5 habits are solitude, prayer, storing up the word of God, faith and unconditional love, and accountability relationships. The 5 steps are encourage individuals to serve, qualify them to serve, understand their needs, instruct them, and pray for them. And this week, our text stated that Jesus understood their needs because he listened to their request. I practice solitude, one of the 5 habits, on car rides home. This solitude allows me to look back on the day and ask myself, did I live today for others or myself? This is teaching myself to sacrifice and then have others in front of me so we have a better overall team success. And to do this and be a great leader and be a leader that serves, you have to have consistency. You can't have ups and down roller coaster days. You have to be consistent, not too high, not too low when being a servant leader. Because there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. And in week 6, it was why lead like Jesus. And this week, we learned about the 7 leadership principles molded by Jesus. Servant leaders give up personal rights to find greatness and service to others. This was a quote given to us by Wilkes on page 94. Leadership principles that come naturally. Find greatness in service and take risks. 2 of the 7 leadership principles come naturally to me. Finding greatness in service comes naturally to me because I believe in the impact of selflessness and empathy. I have been instilled with the values that prioritize the well-being of others above personal gain. Whether through volunteering in my community or simply being there for someone in need, I find immense fulfillment in the act and serving of others. And these are the references that I used in my presentation. Thank you.